世界のみんなとつながろう Bridges across world communities.
Hello and welcome to Bridges Across World Communities, sponsored by NIA, the Nishinomiya City International Association. My name is Floyd.
And my name is Thelma.
And my name is Yoko.
And the purpose of this program is to assist English-speaking residents in the Nishinomiya area by providing useful knowledge for daily living and important information for disaster prevention.
This program is broadcast on the second and fourth Saturdays of each month from 12 noon to 12:15.
And this month, we'll look back at some of the major events of 2019.
And in our disaster prevention segment, we have advice for preventing winter fires.
And our guest for this month is Ms. Yoriko Uchida from Indonesia.
提供は西宮市国際交流協会です。
Well, Thelma, it's December again, and another year is almost over.
Yeah, it's hard to believe how fast time flies.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it seems to go faster the older we get.
A lot happened this year, and so this month we decided to take a look back on some of the major events of 2019.
I love these end-of-year recaps. I think we have like 3 minutes to cover 2019.
Okay, let's
Shall
try.
we give it a shot?
Okay, go.
Okay. Well, I guess one of the big things in Japan was the change of the era. It used to be Heisei, I think it was for 34 years, and now we're in the Reiwa era.
Yes.
And that started, I think, April 1st, so that was a big deal here.
Yeah.
May 1st, I think it was.
Emperor Naruhito took over the throne.
Yes.
And Empress Masako.
Yeah, Empress Masako is kind of interesting. It looks like she's a new role model for many Japanese women.
Yeah, she's my idol.
She's really well educated,
Yes.
speaks several languages. It's pretty
exactly.
amazing, her background. So that happened. We have a new emperor and a new era. What else happened here? Oh, weather. God, we had a
Weather,
horrible year of weather.
Yes.
Several typhoons.
Typhoons came, and then there was happening, like we called it Hagibis, right? One typhoon called Hagibis.
Oh, yeah. That was in early October, and I think it was typhoon number 19. Then we had like four or five typhoons come through this year.
The Typhoon Krosan, Typhoon Fakasha,
Yeah.
something, yeah. And there was a massive rain causing floods and landslide at Boso Peninsula, Chiba Prefecture,
Yeah,
Fukushima
Fukushima.
Prefecture, and there are a lot of injuries.
Yeah, Chiba Prefecture got really hard.
Let's talk about
hit really
sports
hard.
then.
Sports, well, okay.
Yeah, we have
no,
two
you
things.
guys are big. Yoko and Thelma, you're both big sports fans, aren't you?
And there was one, like, the World Cup, Rugby World Cup. Did you remember that? It was really...
Yeah, I had friends from Canada that came. I'm not a rugby fan. I knew nothing about rugby. And my friends came and they had extra tickets. So I went to the game in Kobe. It was the U.S. and England game. And I didn't know what was going on, but my friends were explaining things as it was happening, and I became a big fan. And my wife and I became big fans. We watched all the games, went to the fan zone. So, yeah, the Rugby World Cup was big.
Don't forget our Nishinomiya hero, the figure skating star,
Ah.
Marika Kihira.
Yes, she's our Nishinomiya pride, Miss
the
Rika.
First time I heard about her was through Yoko a couple of
My
years ago.
friends were talking about her.
Really? So, well, she's one of our favorite students in Nishinomiya.
Wow.
Anyway, so how about Hanshin Tigers? Do you have any updates of the Hanshin Tigers?
Well, Hanshin Tigers didn't do too well this year, as Cole probably knows. But apparently, at the end of the season, they went 8 wins out of 9 games, and they ended up in 3rd place, which kind of surprised everybody. And they got into the climax series, which they ended up losing against the Giants, but they ended up doing okay, getting to the playoffs. But the SoftBank Hawks ended up winning the Japan series this year.
Okay, now let's jump up to Hakuho.
Hakuho.
Yes.
You a big sumo fan?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of sumo wrestling.
I don't believe it.
Well, now we don't have so much time. We talk about like the tax. Did you remember the tax that really shakes all over Japan? The tax
Oh, the
increase of tax.
10%,
Yes.
from 8% to 10%. Yeah, the consumption tax went
and
up.
also the revision of immigration control law. You remember that for the foreign workers?
Yeah.
What a year.
Yeah, what a year.
What a year. That's the 2019 in 3 minutes,
Exactly,
everyone.
and let's have to take a look at it.
And welcome back.
Thank you so much for inviting me again.
So this is our
back.
second part of our interview with Yuriko Uchida
Yes.
from Indonesia. Now, last time we were talking, well, we went kind of wandering around a little bit, but we sort of mentioned that you were working in broadcast for 4 years.
Yeah.
Now, is that something you miss at all? Is that something you'd like to get back into?
Actually, I'm still cannot move on with my with my working before. My brain always, what should I say? Always working to have a creativity things. Yeah. I miss to working at the media broadcast so much actually.
Yes. Is there any way you could be doing that in Japan?
Maybe because my Japanese language is so limited, I tabumuri. I cannot maybe, so it's not enough. Yeah.
No one knows. Yeah, just try your best to study Japanese, and we might have Indonesian program.
Oh yeah, it's my dream actually to make that program.
Well, you speak English, and do you know this? You ever hear this program, J Trip Japan?
Oh yeah.
So, you might make a good person for doing a little item on Indonesia or Jakarta for them. It'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah. Actually, I already make one social media, and I'm more focused to Indonesians to the exploring Japan, but not so tourism place. It's more local tourism who not so many tourism that and try to introduce to Indonesians.
So maybe the Nishinomiya area?
Yeah. Especially for Nishinomiya.
Yeah.
I for example, I introduced Sakura Sukugawa. This a beautiful sakura you not find it at the very crowded tourism. You just can't come to here, something like that. But I'm ready with Indonesian language, something like that. So some people, I go to Kansai, but I don't know there's a beautiful park at
Yes.
Kansai, why not go there? Yeah, it's so near from Kobe. Why you not come to Nishinomiya, something like that?
Yeah, you're talking about the Shukugawa River, the sakura, the cherry blossoms, which is famous throughout Japan, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But also, I find that I found out that this area, Kansai, Osaka, Kyoto, is really, most of the history of Japan is here.
Yes.
Tokyo is quite young relative to this area, so there's a lot of history in this area.
Kansai area.
And, so it'd be kind of interesting to get into that.
Yeah.
Wow. So where would be your? Well, I guess you mentioned Sakura, Shukugawa Sakura. Is there any other spots you'd recommend in Nishinomiya for somebody who's visiting here?
Maybe Kabutoyama.
Oh,
Yeah, Kabutoyama. Especially for autumn, it's very good scenery at there.
Koyo leaves
I
there.
go there a lot.
Yeah,
I love that.
But I never see foreigner or some tourism go there. Maybe, I need to more promotions about this again. And I always use Yuriko Explore Nishinomiya at my Instagram. So so if the people open my captions and then click one hashtag, will be a lot of Nishinomiya things. But I think it's not enough. That's why I want to strolling more deeply about Nishinomiya things.
You're saying you have an Instagram site that people can
Yes,
go to?
yes. It's open. If you not follow me, it's okay.
So-
but you
so
can
what-
you can follow it.
Well, how would people find your site? Is it this Yuriko Journey? Is that what
Yes,
they would?
at Yuriko Journey you
Okay,
can
so
follow
it's,
me.
so it's Instagram.
Yes, at
and
Instagram.
Yuriko, Yuriko and Journey.
Yes.
And then they can see a lot of the postings about
Yes,
Nishinomiya
yeah.
and the pictures and things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Some
Okay.
of the photograph that I take is a lot is local event or local tourisms. So, actually, I'm so sorry. I had so many people around there. I want to be peaceful. Maybe tourisms who come to Japan maybe will be feel zen or peaceful things. So maybe it's being good recommendations also.
Okay, well, we
Sounds really
encourage our
professional,
listeners to go and check that out.
Please do.
Yeah.
Encourage them to listen to our program.
So now we're kind of wandering around here, but you've been in Japan for almost 2 years.
Yes.
You've been married for how long? Almost 2 years also?
At 11, we are 2 years.
Did you get married here?
11.
So
So
you're married for 2 years?
Yes.
Are you happily married?
Of course, yes. Baby, I happy married with you.
So did you get married here, like a Japanese wedding, or in Indonesia?
We decided getting married at Indonesia.
Oh, why is that? For your family?
Yeah, actually, Indonesians.
Oops.
Yeah, Indonesians is big family. Yeah, it's so very unique. It's very different with Western things. Maybe if Western maybe just invite 20 15, it's okay. But
Right.
Indonesians, it must 100
Really?
to 100 persons coming and join the
So
ceremony.
you had a wedding like that?
No. But yeah, it's more than 20 people. It's so maybe it's not possible to come to Japan 20
okay.
persons. It's like tourism. It's like group travel.
So you, obviously your family, do you have brothers and sisters? And were they all at the wedding?
Yeah, it's just close family.
And did your
join.
husband's, any of your husband's family
My
come?
husband's family, yeah. Otosan, okasan, onesan, yeah.
And was it a kind of a civic wedding or was it a religious wedding?
We doing Western weddings, so it's like just ordinary weddings.
What? No, I'm kind of curious. I don't really. We don't talk about religion and
Yeah.
politics on the program,
Yeah.
but obviously, I know that Indonesia is a very Muslim country. Here is like what Shinto, Buddhism. Whatever. How did the whole religion thing work out with you two?
Yeah. If talking about married at Indonesia is very unique because people who getting married at Indonesia, he must have religions. Yeah.
Okay.
Even is following me because I'm Indonesian, so so my husband following my religion, something like that. If
What is your religion?
Christian.
Oh, so your husband became a Christian?
Yeah, we must baptism and then
Wow.
If we don't have like religion certificate,
Yes.
he cannot getting married with Indonesians. It's very complicated actually.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
was the wedding like in a what do they call it, a temple or church or?
Yeah, we invite pastor at our ceremony. After that, from city hall persons sign up or administration, something like that. Because now is Indonesians weddings, especially international wedding, is very strict. So the city hall will be come to our wedding to see, oh, this person is ready, is
okay.
real getting married or not. So after ceremony finish, and then we sign up in front of him or her.
So now you said you're Christian
Yes.
in Indonesia. Isn't that unusual? How did you end up being a Christian in Indonesia? Is it mostly a Muslim country? I
Oh
thought?
yeah.
How did you convince him to become a Christian?
Well,
like-
you
Yeah.
said she's good looking, so that probably helped.
Yeah, that's probably like he doesn't mind anything. Okay, I'll become a Christian. I want to get married with your
No.
because he's been, hypnotized with your beauty.
Actually, what? I don't know, but maybe our hearts already match, and then
Probably with just one wink of your eyes, so he becomes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
yeah,
Okay.
it's like no choice also, right? He must following one religion at Indonesia actually.
Good.
It's just
Well,
it.
it sounds like it's all worked out.
Yes.
And, it's a very
Yeah.
interesting story. And thank you so
Yeah.
much for sharing
Yeah,
it with us.
sure.
And good luck. You've only been here for a little over almost 2 years. You have a lot to do yet. So
you have a
Yes,
lot
thank
to
you so
learn
much.
and enjoy your stay in Nishinomiya.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you
you
for
so
joining
much.
防災情報です。
Fire incidents tend to occur more often in winter because of the increased use of portable electric and oil heaters. Other major causes of fires are cigarettes, cooking stoves, bonfires, and so on. All these accidental fires can be prevented by being more cautious and following these tips.
And don't leave the stove unattended while you're cooking.
Don't put things near your stove that can easily catch fire.
Be sure to keep our electrical appliances clean and dust-free. Plugs and electrical outlets can overheat and cause dust to catch fire.
And be sure to install fire prevention devices in your home, such as smoke detectors, fire alarms, and fire extinguishers.
And to prevent arson, don't place easily burnable items around your house and take out garbage only on the designated pickup days for your area.
Let's do our best to prevent accidental fires this winter. Big event coming up early next year, NIA's Annual International Exchange Day. It takes place on Sunday, February 9th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the 4th and 5th floors of Frente Nishinomiya, conveniently located in front of JR Nishinomiya Station.
And we'll have a Japanese speech contest for foreign students, ethnic music, and dance performances, the International Cafe, Japanese tea and sweets, obi tying demonstration, several international NGOs with booths, and much more.
Admission is free.
And we have enjoyed our program today, and if you have any comments or requests, please call us at 0798328680 or send an email to at nishi.or.jp.
提供は西宮市国際交流協会でした。
Well, this is our last program for 2019, so we'd like to be the first to wish you all an early but very happy new year.
And be sure to join us again next year, next month, and we begin another exciting year of Bridges Across World Communities. Have a great weekend, everyone.